For something crunchy, something sweet, it's Kellogg's Corn Pops, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Now that you know what you've been searching for, rush to Pathmark and pick up some more for breakfast or a snack.
Hi, I'm Carrie Whitaker for Century 21 Home Improvements. Recently, I've been showing people how to create beautiful kitchens like this for substantially less than custom kitchen remodeling. It's called cabinet refacing, and it costs less because your kitchen's original framework is left intact. This free video explains everything.
And along with your video, you'll receive a voucher good for no payments or interest charges until January 1997.
Why wait? Call for your free refacing video today.
What food nutrition labels may not be telling you at noon.
I'm Stephen Brimberg from New York City, and this is the Rosie O'Donnell Show. Today's guests are Olympian Gary Hall Jr., Richard Simmons, Meatloaf, and comedian Vicky Vivrette. Hit it, John.
I can't believe it's real. We got Mr. Deal-A-Meal. It's the Rosie O'Donnell Show.
And now, here's Rosie.
Here we are, Wednesday. Steve,
Hi.
how you doing?
Okay, great.
Good job.
Thanks.
What do you do for a living, Steve?
I'm a singer and an actor.
Really?
I do a show here in New York.
What's it called?
It's called Simply Barbra.
Simply Barbra?
Barbra Streisand.
As in Barbara Bush?
Barbra Streisand.
Oh, Barbra Streisand, what a coincidence, because you know what, Steve? Today is Barbra Streisand Day on the Rosie O'Donnell Show. That's so freaky and weird. Isn't that odd that you should be here, right, on the Rosie O'Donnell Show Barbara Day? We knew he was coming. We knew. So, Steve, can you go get Barbara up?
Oh, sure, I'd love to.
And then at the end of the show, we'll bring you out. We'll do a little Barbara number.
Okay, that sounds good.
Is that right?
Sure.
Steve, you rock.
Okay.
Say hello to John McDaniel, the McDLT. Even now a piano in the parlor. That's Barbra Streisand.
Yeah,
You know
it
what?
is.
When I was in second grade, I did that at Show and Tell.
Really?
That's Secondhand Rose.
Yeah.
That's on the Happening in Central Park. See, LP.
Oh.
Abadaba Hasahala. Record. Back then
Yeah.
it was a record. I used to play it on the Close and Play record player. Remember those?
Right, yes,
Those
sure.
red Close and Play. You close it and you wouldn't have to touch the needle when you were a little kid. Secondhand Rose. Can
Very
you imagine other kids where, you know, bringing in toys and I'm singing Secondhand Rose?
Sort of, I can. Yeah.
With an accent, too. I would try to mimic her. Even now a piano. Father bought for 10 cents on the dollar. I love her. Today's her day.
She's great.
Today's her day here on the
I know.
Rosie O'Donnell Show.
Cool.
You smile all the time?
What's that from? The Way We Were.
You smile all the time?
That's right. Katie and Hubble.
You smile all the time?
There we go. Barbra Streisand.
Hello, gorgeous.
That's right. Hello, gorgeous.
I'm a bagel on a plate full of onion rolls.
I'm a bagel on a plate full of onion rolls. I got 36 expressions, sweet as pie and tough as leather. And there's 6 expressions more than all them barrel put together. Instead of just picking me, why don't they give me a list? It must be a plot, because they're scared that I got such a gift. Well, I'm missed, because I'm the greatest star. I am by far, but no one knows. Wait, you gotta hear her. Isn't it good?
Yeah, it's great.
A silver flute. Whoop-de-hoo, whoop-de-hoo. There's cheery choo. Say, this kid is terrific. When I expose. Well, Well, can't you see to look at me that I'm a natural Camille? As Camille's I just feel I've got so much to offer. I'm a natural copper. I love her. And you know who we have today? Richard Simmons. And you know what? He loves her more than me. He loves her
Which
so
is hard
much.
to believe because...
We're going to have a little Barbra Streisand trivia contest between me and Mr. Simmons. Love Richard Simmons. My favorite show. 2 in the morning, sitting home, eating Doritos, drinking a Yoo-hoo. There I see Richard in his shorts on the Deal a Meal cruise. Cruise to lose, Richard Simmons. And I love when he has the people like used to be 400 pounds and now they're like size 6 and they're always crying, right? And it's like, Richard, I'm sorry, I'm just Richard. Before I went on the Deal a Meal program, I'm sorry, Richard, I'm just so upset about the whole thing. I was 400 pounds. I was sitting home, eating Doritos, drinking a Yoo-hoo. I went on the Deal a Meal. It's good, it works, but you got to stay on it like any diet, right? Which I never do. We'll talk about it when Richard gets out here. St. Louis, KTVI, 11 a.m. St. Louis, meet me in St. Louis, Louis.
What's that from?
From Meet Me in St.
There
Louis.
you
Remember
go.
when we made that mistake? Woo! Were we in trouble?
Me too.
What's in the news? Let me see. Michael Keaton will soon be... We did this joke yesterday, didn't we? I think we did.
What's it about?
We did this. Is this the right paper? There's an Olympic thing on... This could be... We didn't do this joke yesterday? Are you sure? Oh, gosh, that would have been scary. Did you see that moment of panic I had? It's a live show. What could I have done? I would have just had to tell the same joke and act like I didn't and then go, hit a button.
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
I don't know. I just go to the buttons whenever I'm in trouble. It's a bottle rocket. It's a bottle rocket. What else we got? Bowling. Alrighty. Soon to be an Olympic sport, bowling. Can you imagine? Alrighty. I think it's funny though. Some of the Olympic sports crack me up. Do you know that synchronized swimmers? I felt so bad. They had this whole thing on this news about how they don't get any respect and that they won the gold medal and that everybody should treat them with respect because it's a really hard sport. I cracked up. I'm sorry. I know that they work hard and they're in great shape and good for them they won, but you know what? It's too funny. With their little nose clips on. And they walk out with their heads up and their nose clip. They're in the water. 10 I don't know.
Right.
But they're athletes and they're good and they have gold medals. And what do I have? A case of ding-dongs. Michael Keaton will soon begin work on a new joke for my act. About a man who turns into a dog. It's called the Joey Buttafuoco story. See, I didn't do that yesterday, did I? Somebody groaned. Oh, we have Joey fans in here? That's scary. Movie Classics Channel has a new 24-hour romance channel targeted towards women. Funny, I thought we already had that. It's the Home Shopping Club. Macaulay Culkin says he's going to give up acting until his parents settle their divorce and their custody battle of him. It's kind of ironic, you know, the way his parents are acting now. The kid actually wants to be home alone. Sad. New procedure will alleviate pain when visiting a dentist. It's called canceling the appointment.
She shoots, she scores!
It's hard to know which song to pick. What is this? Life magazine, from my own private collection. Funny, who's on the cover? Oh, Barbra Streisand, what a coincidence. From Hello, Dolly, which we have a little sample.
Money, pardon the expression, is like manure. It's not worth a thing unless it's spread around.
Encouraging young things to grow. And you know Ephraim Levi, that's what I decided to do. That's right. That's what I auditioned to get into my college for my acting scholarship, which I got, and then they kicked me out because I couldn't get up at 7 a.m. for my movement class. Yeah, there was a movement class, and it was sort of like that gymnastics with the ball and the little Chinese yo-yo. You know that? What is that called? It's like synchronized swimming gymnastics. Do you remember that? They have that little Chinese yo-yo you got in, like, Captain Crunch. You know, they're like, woo! Woo! They take a ball. Catch the ball. Catch the ball. I think I could do that. I'm trying out for the next Olympics in that. I'm calling it the big ball whippersnapper gymnastics routine. City of Honolulu is reporting that of the 2,500 911 calls they receive each day, only a third are actual emergencies. The other 2/3 are crack calls of people shouting, "Book 'em, Dano!" See, because it's Hawaii. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Good one there. We're right up there, Ray. Good one, Ray. Bob Dole is working hard to attract more female voters. In fact, today he announced that when he is elected president, he will make Donna Karen Secretary of Interior Design. Of Interior Design, because she's a designer. In Tulsa, manure from hog farms, there we go, is being blamed for the rise in phosphorus in the town's drinking water. It's also being blamed in the rise of people saying, yuck. They're not all good people. It's early and it's a tough job. Britain's Queen Mum turned 96 yesterday, 96. She made a public appearance at the London stock market. Unfortunately, she gave one of these royal waves at the wrong time, and she now owns $2 million worth of pork bellies. I didn't mean to press the start, really. I made them not staple the jokes in because it's my own private from my Barbra Streisand collection. Wonder if Richard Simmons has this. Bet he doesn't. Last joke. How do I know it's the last joke? It's... Thank you. Good news here. Scientists have discovered that there may be life on Mars. And all the people who live there shop at Kmart.
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
Dum-dum-dum. On today's show, we have Olympian Gary Hall Jr., Richard Simmons, Meatloaf, and comedian Vicky Vivrette. We'll be right back after this.
Chef Boyardee ravioli is the low-fat microwave meal that's perfect when your kids come home starving after school.
Discover the finishing touch for today's natural hairstyles, VO5 hairdressing. In seconds, VO5 adds shine and gives spot control for flyaways and split ends like no regular conditioner can. Because VO5's formula is more like your hair's own natural conditioning and shine agents. Apply a touch of concentrated VO5 to your ends and work upward for added shine. Or apply VO5 just where you need it to tame flyaways. For that finishing touch, Alberto VO5 hairdressing.
There's plenty of action being a Huggies Ranger. When you're on the move as much as they are, you need a heap of protection. That's Huggies Ultra Trim diapers all the way. With a cloth-like outer cover for mucho softness in the saddle or at the campsite. Here's to stopping leaks. Here's to Huggies Ultra Trim. It's how the wet was won.
Now, without a pin, a toothpick, a gizmo, it separates. It defines lash by lash. Lash by Lash mascara from Maybelline. There's nothing like it. Pull out the brush and it wipes off the gunk. Not once, twice. No clumps to pick at, no globs to pick off. Just perfectly separated lashes. Get the point? Lash by Lash mascara.
Maybe she's born with it.
This is your chocolate zone. Indulge it, because now there's sweet escapes. Real Hershey's chocolate with less fat. Sweet escapes. New from Hershey.
I love that song. That's from Funny Lady, right?
Exactly right.
Satin on my shoulder and a smile on my lip. How lucky can you get? Money in my pocket, right at my fingertips. How lucky drunk again. Weekends in the country with the bar and a cough and a wardrobe to choke Mrs. Astor's pet horse. Making merry music with the one that I love. I didn't even study for this, people. This is just the Barbra file in my brain.
There you go.
Barbra! I love her. I had her posters all up over my bedroom. All up. Loved her so much. Love to have her as a guest. Remember we had Elton Day? Came through.
Really?
Elton's people called.
Good to know. Good to know.
Just goes to show when you give someone the tribute and the honor that they deserve, they may come and be guests on your show. Barbra, can you hear me? Try to understand me. Our first guest this morning comes to us from the Olympics with 4 medals. An incredible swimmer. Please welcome Gary Hall, Jr.
Doing very good.
There it is. There's
There it
that big
is.
gold medal thing. Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel good
Yeah?
about the whole experience.
Yeah, big whirlwind publicity thing?
It was a mind-blowing, boggling situation, the Olympics. Now, people ask me how it went, and I just say, wow and neat.
Wow and neat. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm a kind of person that, I go in and I deal with the situation, and then I withdraw afterwards and I think it over and ponder, hey, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, and then you say, wow, neat.
Wow.
Yeah. I see that you have an endorsement here from the Grateful Dead sunglasses.
That's right. Those are very nice shades.
Yeah, look at, let me try them on here, Gare.
Wear those.
Whoa, dude. Now, did they just call you up and say, we were looking for a deadhead kind of gold medal owner?
Yeah, I guess
and you were the one
applied.
that came to mind?
I fit the mold, yeah.
Yeah. I saw you always had on headphones before getting yourself psyched up.
That's right.
What were you listening to?
Barbra Streisand.
Only
Barbra Streisand.
Hey, give me a high five on that. You're lying, but that was good. Who do you listen to really, besides Barbra, the queen of all things?
Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead, really?
Lou Reed.
Lou Reed.
A New York guy.
Yeah. Do you own any Barbra Streisand albums, seriously?
I do not.
I didn't think you did.
I've got a relative, I think, somewhere that listens to it.
I hear that your great-grandma has your medals. I heard that last night.
Yes.
Yeah, is that true?
She's 102, yeah. She keeps very tight.
She's 102 years old.
Yes.
And you went over to her house and said, here, Nana,
No,
hold these?
she actually just moved in with my folks, my brothers and sisters, and my grandmother. So it's a big family.
Yeah.
Everybody living. I moved out, so I don't have to put up with all the commotion.
Your dad, also an Olympian.
Yes.
And what about your siblings? Any of them swimmers?
Everybody swims.
Yeah.
The entire family.
Really?
Aqua kids.
Anybody else Olympic-level swimmer?
No, I'm the oldest. The first of the Billy Goat Giraffe, I guess.
Yeah.
And so, stay tuned for more swimmers to come, I guess.
I saw that they said to you, well, what are you going to do after you won 4 medals? And, most people say, I'm going to Disneyland. And you said, I'm going to go watch Beavis and Butthead.
No, I don't know. I'm just probably going to go live as a recluse somewhere.
Oh, yeah? Just going to veg out, take your glasses, hang out in your Volkswagen bus.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm going over to France.
To do what?
Actually, this afternoon. I have a competition over there, and then mostly just some business and then some pleasure.
You're going to have a competition right after the Olympics? Isn't that that's a lot of work?
Yeah, it's no break for the hard-working guy that I am.
Is the pop-off Russian guy going to be there?
He is. Yeah, we'll
Kick his little Russian butt.
The communist.
It's so close. It's the most exciting. So close. He
was.
was like a 10th of a second or something.
Yeah, back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forth.
It was good to be part of that.
I'll bet. Well, you're incredible. You're a wonderful athlete. And I'm part of, on behalf of all of America, we're all proud of you. I was so proud of all the athletes and came home with the gold, the silver, the bronze, whatever it was. Each medal is a big accomplishment.
Yeah, had some fun doing it.
Well, good. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Can I keep these?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot. Gary Hall, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Coming up next, Richard Simmons. We'll be right back.
Eyewitness News. when you want the news first.
Good evening, I'm Joe Butel.
Boom. It's like a shotgun blast. I turned around, 2 guys are laying on the ground. We will track them down. We will bring them to justice.
We're live in Atlanta.
On the scene.
Live here with Governor George Pataki. The investigation focuses on pieces of the wreckage.
We will know what happened.
A 15-foot section of the fuselage. Evidence of an explosive. Live from East American.
In the air.
Newscopter 7 is live over the scene.
People who have been in the water for 9 hours now.
The shot from Newscopter 7 shows strange.
Let us check in with Metro Traffic.
What a mess on the major Dagan Expressway.
With the weather.
Activated forecast shapes up like this.
Get a look at the next red precision radar on you.
AccuTrack, the best way to see that up close.
When news breaks.
I'm 683
Live from Satellite 7. Live in Jerusalem.
Live
In Somerset, New Jersey, live from the west side.
The first team to turn to. Eyewitness News, where the news comes first. Right here on Channel 7.
Only Brawny paper towels have thirst pockets. Amazing pockets that make even the biggest, messiest spills disappear in just one wipe. Because every thirst pocket can drink up lots of liquid, and every sheet is covered end to end with them. Brawny with thirst pockets. Now the only real mess you can get yourself into is not having any in the house.
Look for Brawny paper towels at Pathmark.
By the time I got to work, my makeup called it quits. But corn silk lasts because it's oil-free and oil-absorbing. It does the job beautifully.
That natural look of corn silk. It's oil-absorbent, not just oil-free.
It's your period. So what's it gonna be? Headaches, backaches, killer cramps, big-time bloating? We're everything. Good thing Pamperin has 2 pain relievers plus an ingredient for bloating to relieve them all. Get Pamperin, way beyond pain relief. Period relief.
An exercise video to his very own clothing line and diet plans. Our next guest is an inspiration to many. Please say hello, you be quiet, to the one and only Richard Simmons! Sonny Osmond. Good to see you.
Hi, everybody!
Look at this. Richard, did you make that specially for me?
Notice, what do I have all over my chest?
Roses!
For my sweet Rosie.
How are you?
Cute.
I know that. All of America knows that. Now, I only met you once.
Yes.
At Letterman, briefly.
Yes, David Letterman, who I love. I love him,
Don't
too.
Don't
you love David
He's a great
Letterman?
guy. Very funny.
And he loves you.
Yeah, and we were in you were getting ready to go out, and I was on, too, and we only spoke briefly.
Rosie, can you hear me?
Richard, understand me.
Richard, can't you see that I'm in love with you?
Very nice, but you're not. You're in love with Barbara, and you know it.
I am.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Let's first talk about you and all of your...
Let's first talk about all the years that you have been on specials and going out in the comedy clubs and talking about my fakakta meal and the Yahoo. And, no, don't look like that.
I didn't...
Nikki on scene, Nikki on scene.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and cut up.
You like candies and the sun's a ball of butter.
Don't bring her out of class. Okay, sorry.
So anyway.
No, but it was loving. Did you ever hear the whole joke? Because I say Richard Simmons
So I have figured out now that you owe me in residuals $17,000.
Damn it. You know what else?
But I'll take your earrings and the ring.
All right, I was going to say I'll take the you want a koosh ball?
After that, after all those HBO specials where you talked about dealing me?
I said it lovingly. I said it was my favorite show at 2 in the morning to watch Richard Simmons, and that I love that you're always so happy, and that...
You love this. Did you see this?
I
this
saw
took
it.
me 5 hours, pedal by pedal.
I was touched.
You know, Cher just goes and buys a dress. Madonna just goes and buys a dress. I sit down and make this with my hands.
Richard, I love you, Richard.
I love you too.
Before you were a
biggest on my show, I was 700 pounds.
No, you weren't.
And then, when you came, I went on the deal meal, and now I'm 188.
I don't believe you.
I know, it's sad, isn't it? That's good. You're still very limber. Listen, these smell nice. It's like heirloom deodorizer.
But look here, look here.
Where?
Just a little butterfly.
Oh, Richard. Now
right
listen.
now, if I know that people in this audience want this top. Who wants this top? Come on. Who wants it? See?
Well, maybe at the end of the show we can have a raffle.
Maybe at the end of the show we'll both take our clothes off, you Armani, and me mine, and we'll just give it to the audience. What do you think?
Now, Richard, seriously, I really think that you have done so much for so many people. An inspiration to people who are heavy and who are trying to lose weight. And, you know, it's so hard when you yo-yo, go up and down, and you're always there for people, whatever phase they're at. I seriously think you've done a great service.
Well, Michael Hebronco, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was talking with Michael Hebronco, who's watching the Rosie. He watches you every day.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
And I did RuPaul this morning, and he loves you.
I love. He's a great guy. Great book. Did you read his book?
No, I didn't read his book.
He wrote a book. It's a great book.
And your book's coming out when?
Well, I don't think I'm going to write it now. I had a deal to write a book, and then I thought, you know, I don't want to write a book because, all, you know, it's
You're
like,
not going to go and do what some of the other talk show host people have done, and that is...
Like what?
An exercise video.
Yeah, you know what I would do, Richard? I would do how to eat a ding-dong while on a Stairmaster. I'm not doing the dog.
You know what I'd love you to do? I do these cruises, you know. I do these... Have you all heard of my cruise?
Cruise to Lose? Of course we have.
And I do them like 2 or 3 times a year, and I take 300 people, and we exercise, and we eat, and we're going a Carnival, you know, Carnival Cruise Line. I'm with them, and we're going to the Mexican Riviera.
Did you ever see Kathy Lee on the boat?
Actually, I did a commercial with her, and I was next door to her.
Because she's the Carnival lady.
She is the Carnival queen.
But she doesn't go on the cruise to lose. She's already lost.
Oh, she's lost.
She's tiny.
Hello.
She couldn't lose anymore.
She coughs. She falls over.
There you go.
That's it.
So you're going to give somebody in the audience a free
Wait a minute. I said to myself, gee, wouldn't it be nice if Rosie would come on the cruise? But, you know, since you're so busy, you have your own show,
Richie.
and then you use some of my material on your HBO specials and everything.
Richie.
Wait.
Rich.
Rich? Did you call me Rich?
Richie.
You can call me Dickie or Richard. That's it.
Not Richie? I like Richie.
No, where's my... Oh, here. Now, look. I have here...
Dickie. I just wanted to say it once.
You want to say it?
Yeah. Dickie?
Yeah.
You know...
See, this is two tickets for my next cruise on the Carnival Cruise Line. I'm going in November to the Mexican Riviera, and since you can't go, I thought I would come here and give this away to somebody
Look, people want to go.
The audience.
People want to go.
Somebody in the audience.
People want to go.
Somebody in the audience is going on the cruise to lose with me, and it's you! She's going! She's going!
Right back after this, along with Richard Simmons!
She's going! Come on, let's go, come on. Come on. Oh, yeah!
Good morning. I'm Nancy Liu in the Channel 7 newsroom. Today on Eyewitness News at noon, the scientific study that may answer a nagging question, is there really life on Mars? We'll check it out. Plus the incredible videotape of a dramatic rescue at sea, what happened to the people on this boat, and why they desperately needed help. And Sweet Strawberry, what Darryl Strawberry did that made it such a special night for the Yankees. Those stories and Bill's changing AccuWeather forecast at noon.
Suddenly, everywhere you look, you see kids in ads, kids in catalogs, kids in TV commercials. How do those kids get there? What makes them so special? And what about your child? Could they possibly have a career in modeling or TV commercials? To find out if your child has what it takes, speak with a talent scout at Screen Test USA. We're discovering the stars of tomorrow, and we're giving them their start today. For the Screen Test Center nearest you, call 1-800-773-STAR.
You already know you're supposed to take care of your teeth. And you know what happens if you don't. We know you've been meaning to call a dentist. You're going to call soon. Really. There's so much stuff you need to do before you call. feed the dog, call your mother, and you need to research the dentist. Or you can do the smart thing. Let 1-800-DENTIST do the research for you. Come on, call 1-800-DENTIST today.
What could be better than food, glorious food? How about free food? Announcing the ShopRite MasterCard, the card that earns you free food. You'll earn rebates for free food anywhere MasterCard's accepted, and even more rebates when you use it at ShopRite. So fix your brakes and get some steaks. Buy a bunch of baskets, get a batch of biscuits. A new suit, free fruit. You get the idea. Pick up an application today at your nearest ShopRite. The new ShopRite MasterCard for people who eat.
Richard Simmons.
Richard, we picked a lovely lady who's going to come with me in November. We're going to the Mexican Riviera.
You go, girl.
And I'm staying in the room with her and her husband.
Excellent. Fun, fun, fun for everyone.
So that's like a $4,000 trip for the two of them, and we gave it away on who?
The
Rosie.
Yeah. Now tell me, Barbara, talk to me about Barbara, your first Barbara experience. What?
I don't want to start crying.
It's okay if you cry, it's all right.
Is it okay if I cry?
Yeah.
I was 15 years old.
Yes.
In New Orleans, Louisiana. And, hi! And, she was in Funny Girl. It was, 1965. And I said to my father, I said, Dad, I'd like some money to go to New York to see Funny Girl. And he looked at me like I was nuts, like I was crazy, because I played her records. Oh, Cry Me a River, over and over and over again. And he said, you can't go. And I said, there are some things a man's got to do, Dad. And I stole money out of my father's wallet, and I took a plane.
Give me a high five on that.
And I was at the Winter Garden Theater in 1965. The lighting man let me in, and I slept in the lighting booth for 5 days and saw Funny Girl 5 times. I am the biggest fan of Barbra Streisand.
I think you beat me. I never slept in the lighting booth to see her in Funny Girl 1965. I was 3, first of all.
Oh!
It's not a diss, I'm just saying.
Oh!
Richard,
I hope you're happy.
It was not an insult.
3 years old, thanks.
3 years old, that was pretty funny.
It was true, but I went and I saw it 5 times.
Now, this is the magazine that you're part editor of, right?
Well,
Barbra magazine?
Well, Tony is the editor, and it's called Barbabilia, and it's all about Barbra, and it's all about, it's got everything about her new movie and all
Mirror
the memorabilia.
Has 2 Faces, opens in December. We're hoping to be a guest.
You're getting a guest. A guest. Here? When?
We're hoping December. Mirror Has 2 Faces.
Oh, Barbara? Hi, Barbara. Rosie's show is great. Really, you'll love it. Okay? Come on.
Thank you, Richard. That was good.
Is that good?
Really good.
Is that okay?
You've never met her, right? You've never met her?
Never met her.
No, do you want to meet her?
We're not going to meet her. Let's make a... We're never going to meet her.
If she does my show, I have to meet her.
No, but you'll do it like Catholic confession.
I know.
She'll come into a confessional. Oh, what's this?
It's the Richard Simmons Disco Sweat Tape.
Have you ever done it?
I've done sweating to the oldies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
How'd you like them?
I sweated a lot to those oldies.
Isn't it? It's fun.
Richard, you're doing a great thing, all your programs work. You got to have a change of attitude. I totally agree with everything you do, and I think that you rock.
A what?
You rock.
That was the sweetest thing anybody ever said to me.
It's the truth. Do you want to do...
You think you're the biggest... You really, truly think you're the biggest fan, don't you?
Well, I just love her to death. She's
No,
the
but
reason I'm in showbiz.
You said that you were the biggest fan. Now, let's just see.
All right.
Let's see.
John McDaniel, have you given these songs to either of us?
Do we know any of the songs you're about to play?
No, you don't.
Okay.
We are playing Name That Tune. Notice my bell is bigger than yours. Ha ha.
Well, that doesn't seem to be fair. I am the guest.
I am the host. Notice the different tones, okay? As soon as you know what he's playing...
when I see these bells, though, I get upset because...
What?
Your bell's bigger than mine.
Damn it, Richard, take the big bell.
Thank you.
Jeez, some guests are pushy. Okay, now, ready?
I'm ready.
He's going to play, and we're going to ding. Whoever gets first, 3 first wins. Go.
Okay, here we go.
I went first.
You did not.
I went first.
No, this didn't work. It's broken.
Give me a break. You wanted the big bell. Some chance at evening.
You got to sing it.
Sit down. Sit down.
We'll
Okay, go ahead. Number 2.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
There's a place for us.
All right, sit down. That's yours. Damn you. Damn you. Damn you.
Come on. Come on, I'm hot now. I'm hot
All right,
now.
here we go.
Whoa, fire in the fingers. Wait a minute, I didn't hear it. Wait a minute.
You didn't hear that one? Okay, we'll start again.
I got it first. We're switching bells.
What kind of fool am I? What kind of fool am I? Sit down.
That never fell in love.
It's 2-1. If I get this one, I win. Go, John.
Here we go.
I got it. Give me your hand. No, I don't want her to be a sore loser. Come close to me.
You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs. You hardly talk to me anymore when you open the door at the end of the day. I remember when!
I think he French kissed me.
I did.
Richard Simmons French kissed me.
I think I'm pregnant.
It's a big day for everyone.
I'm pregnant.
You are the best. I think I won. I think I won, Richard.
No, you didn't win.
You come back when we have Barbra Streisand and we'll
You
sing.
didn't win.
I won.
You didn't win.
I won.
It's
Ladies
your
and-
show, but Dickie won.
All right. Dickie won. I love you. You are the best. Enjoy your cruise. We'll be back right after this with Meatloaf.
Who got America's vote as TV's sexiest stars?
George, he's a god that I pay homage to.
Jimmy Smith has got it going on. Will any of the friends marry? Oh, that's great. Who's got the best hair in Hollywood?
I'll tell you a secret.
Have you got what it takes to be a star in Seinfeld?
What do you mean she's dead? Susan's dead?
Whoa! Who's the cutest, the coolest, the nastiest, the sassiest? You're getting the inside exclusive. We're going to tell you next Oprah. Today at 4, followed by Eyewitness News right here on Channel 7.
Emma was a matchmaker with the best of intentions and the most outrageous results.
Good God.
I see you've been hard at work. Now, romance is about to find her.
I love John.
Emma?
I hate John.
Newsweek calls Jane Austen's comedy fine, funny, and deeply charming. Time magazine says Gwyneth Paltrow brings elegance and class back to movie acting. Emma. Try not to kill my dogs. Rated PG. Now play.
Huzzah! The new New York Renaissance Fair is grander than ever. Escape the present and celebrate the past. New nights, new crafts, new shows, new food, new rides, new fun. Cheer 3 armored jousts every day. Find romance, adventure, intrigue. Let yourself go and come join the party at the hottest new New York Renaissance Fair. Open weekends now through September 15th. Advanced discount tickets are available at participating ShopRite locations.
Your car's braking system is like a pair of jeans. Certain parts tend to go faster than others. Of course, the obvious problem isn't always the only problem. That's why Midas begins every brake job with a 45-point inspection of the entire system. It's a Midas way of making sure the job's done right. And you don't end up with any unpleasant surprises. Midas Auto Systems experts, what can we do for you today?
Travel provided by American Airlines, with the most nonstop flights of any airline between the East and West Coasts, including 10 flights between Los Angeles and New York. American Airlines, something special in the air. Our next guest is not only a rock icon who sold more than 25 million albums, but along with mashed potatoes and gravy, he's one of my favorite meals. Please welcome Meatloaf.
Well, Rosie, since I heard that you were having
Barbra Streisand Suck-Up Day, right? Is
Yeah,
this it?
that's it.
Well, I figured that, because, you know, I did my show last night.
Yeah.
And I knew I was coming on. We were at Radio City.
Uh-huh.
So I stayed up late.
Yeah.
And I made her next album cover.
Out of Meatloaf?
Yes, I think so. Don't you think? Next album cover?
That's really beautiful.
And the thing is the title of it is Meatloaf Covers Meatloaf.
There you go.
I mean, Barbra Streisand covers Meatloaf.
Is it edible?
Right, let me try that again. Okay, now listen, when I repeat that,
Yeah.
I'm going to repeat that because I blew the joke. I want everybody to really laugh, okay?
Okay, good. They're good at that.
Here we
I
go.
do it a
You're
lot.
okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so what it is, it's Barbra Streisand covers Meatloaf.
Oh, that's good. Sit down. Sit down. Is it edible?
Thank you very much. I have money for all of you later.
Is it edible Meatloaf?
Here, move the cup.
Here.
Here we go. Let's find out. Here you go.
Oh, do I?
Come on, Rosie. Go for it.
Alpo. No, it's good. It's
No,
good, actually.
but I'm a vegetarian. So.
You are? Are you a vegetarian?
Yeah.
A guy named Meatloaf is a vegetarian.
Yeah, baby.
How'd you get the name Meatloaf?
You really want to know that?
I swear to God.
You do?
I do.
Why?
Because it's an odd name. I was wondering if...
Well, okay, wait. Why is that odd?
I just can't imagine that your mother was in the delivery room. She looked at you and said, honey, let's call him Meatloaf.
Okay, do you think that Whoopi's mother was in the living room? Let's call her Whoopi.
No, but that's not Whoopi's real name. Her real name's Karen.
Now, how do you know that?
Because I read it.
Okay, how about Bill Clinton?
Bill Clinton. That's a
Bill's named after the front of a duck.
I guess if you think of it
Yeah.
that way.
You know anybody named John? There's
John?
one down the hall.
Bathroom. Interesting.
Do
you have any siblings?
No.
None? You're
None.
an only child?
I'm an only child. Meat. Let me
Meat.
tell you how. When I was 9 months old, my dad gave me that name.
Meat?
Meat.
Cause you love to eat meat?
No.
Because you look like meat?
No.
Don't go there.
Yeah.
Oh, Meatloaf. All righty, Mr. Man. I'm just going to leave that alone. Thanks for coming.
You wanted to know, you got the answer.
Because I've read a lot of different things about
yes,
it.
you
You
have.
like lie about it in
I
interviews.
do lie about it because you know why? Because I grew up with the same kids my whole life, right?
Yeah.
So everybody called me Meat. Nobody, you'd go to church, and you go to church and preach, you go, Meat, glad to see you on Sunday morning. You walk in the doctor's office, Meat, doctor's ready to see you. Go to school, the teachers go, Meat, will you sit down? And that happened every day. Will you sit down and be quiet? Stuff like that. So everybody called me Meat. Yeah. Later on, when I was about 8 or 9, the loaf got tagged onto it. So everybody said, hey, Meatloaf, come here, or Meat. And so, and then when I went into theater, right, I got into theater in New York, Clive Barnes, Douglas Watson, you know, the big reviewers. They never call me the actor who calls himself Meatloaf. The lettuce is like stuck between my teeth.
Yeah, hey, this is your water.
It's
I had
okay.
to move it. It's yours.
So anyway, thank you,
I didn't drink out of
Thank
it.
you.
You're welcome.
Well, go ahead, drink out of it, and then I'll drink after you. Here we go. You're dribbling.
Sorry, I'm drunk.
Okay. She has a drink.
So listen, Meatloaf, the thing about it is...
So anyway.
Yeah.
So they call me Mr. Loaf.
Right.
They said Mr. Loaf. They never said. It wasn't until 1977 when Rolling Stone decided that Meatloaf was an unusual name. And the way I figured in rock and roll, everything is permitted.
Yes.
And so when they started that, it pissed me off. So I started making up stories like being raised by wolves, having Volkswagens roll over. The wolf story's really good, but it's long and drawn out. But my favorite one is that I bet Billy Underwood, whose father owned Underwood's Deviled Ham.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Right, yeah. I don't know if it does or not. I make up stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, I bet Billy Underwood, I needed $100 to go into a poker game. So I bet Billy Underwood, because he was loaded, that I would let the front wheel of a Volkswagen roll over my head. So that was the story that really stuck.
Got you.
None of it's true.
But thanks for sharing anyway.
That's okay. But the real story is my dad called me Meat because.
All righty, thanks for that. Now, welcome to the neighborhood is the CD. You performed last night at Radio City.
I did, and we're performing
tonight as well?
No, tomorrow night and Friday night. Just so, I just so happens I have 2 tickets for you for Friday night.
Oh, thank you, Meatloaf. You know, would you like to do a little something now here on our show? Maybe? Because I know you didn't really come prepared to sing, but I thought maybe you'd want to do a little number with me.
Well,
you know, because I got 2 mics just in case you wanted to do. Stop right there!
Wait,
I gotta know right now! Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you
Meat.
But it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you have to get to that point in the song.
Uh-huh, yeah.
You see?
But if we started at the beginning...
No, we're not going to start at the beginning.
Where'd you want to start?
We just start at the part right before that. You
Which
see?
is?
This part. And then we go like this. All right, come on, guys. Now you go. Now she's got to push me away. You ready?
Go.
Stop right there! I gotta know right now. I'm only going as far as do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me what? Will you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you ever leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me what? Do you love me? Will you love me forever?
Is that right? Meat, come on, you have the would you sleep on it part. Come on, Meat. Just,
All right, let me help her out here.
Will you
Let's
sleep
do it
on
again.
it?
We'll just, you just go. We're gonna stop
hurry up,
right
we
there,
gotta
then.
go to commercial.
Here we go. What commercial? Why does
What,
people
'cause
always
me,
go
I
for-
don't
Go ahead,
wanna-
stop right there. Ready?
Go.
Go.
Stop right there. I gotta know right now.
Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Will you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me a wife? Do you love me?
Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of your life? Will you take me away? Will you make me a wife?
I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me?
Will you love me forever? Take it.
So you can't keep up with your old ma, huh?
Not with this headache.
Where's your Tylenol?
Oh,
It's Advil now.
Mom, you never used anything but Tylenol.
Well, times change. There you go. You know, these days it's Advil I trust.
A lot of people do.
And you know, 2 Advil work better on tough headaches than any 2 extra-strength Tylenol.
Welcome to the 90s, Mom.
Why, thank you.
For safe and effective pain relief, Advil. Nothing is proven to work better or last longer.
When you were a kid, having fun was your job. You took it seriously, and you were great at it. Man, did it feel good. But now,
your job's your job.
what happened to the fun part? That's Doubleman's job. Because when you put that legendary one-of-a-kind taste in your face, you feel good. Really, really good. Kind of like when you were a kid. So even though you're a big kid now, double your fun with Doublemint gum. And this grown-up life, it's the fun part.
My youngest daughter made a comment. She said to me, "Mommy, you're fat." At that point, I decided we're going to do something. I lost over 50 pounds using the Slim Fast plan. I had a shake for breakfast, had a shake for lunch. It was so easy. Pop that top, I'm good to go. It has vitamins, minerals, protein, calcium, all the balanced nutrition, like a healthy meal. I feel more energetic. I feel good about me. Life's good.
Slim Fast, balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
Life's good.
Protect your child. Lead paint poisoning can cause your child permanent injuries. If your child has lead paint poisoning, call the lawyers Berger and Associates now. If your child was injured in school, daycare, or during birth, call Berger and Associates. If your child was injured in any accident, call Berger and Associates. For helping your child, for lawyers who care, for a free consultation, for advice about lead paint poisoning, call now. 1-800-LAW-4444. 1-800-LAW-4444.
Interesting, huh? Our next guest is a very talented country western singer. I can't believe we got her here. A legend, ladies and gentlemen, Vicky Vivrette. So good to see you, Vicky.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I'm so sorry that we're running long. How are you, Vic? You doing all right? You okay, Vicky? Oh, geez, don't worry about that. What are those, Vic? What are those?
Well, a lot of the... Excuse me.
You okay? Oh, uh-huh. Are you feeling all right, Vic?
bless these people out here. A lot of them have followed my career for a long time, like you have. And you all know my husband Boyd was killed in a freaking tragic accident.
Yes, I've heard.
At a Christian amusement park. And I bring the boots out now whenever I perform as a silent tribute.
Boy, what happened? What happened?
It was a freak thing, really. He was killed in a stampede at the petting zoo.
Geez, that's tragic. Were you there when it happened? I'm sorry, Vicky. Are you okay? Are you all right? Are you okay, Vic?
I want to tell you something about this one right here. I just got out the hospital. I recently had a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, she did. It was tragic.
This one sent over several casseroles. I love this one right here. You should put yourself a little comedy act together and...
You think so?
And come on the road with me. That's what I think.
Vicky, to open for you would be a thrill. Because, you know, first of all, your singing voice is unparalleled.
Well, thank you. You know, I have a new album.
I know, I didn't know. What's it
Yeah,
called?
it's called I'm Simple-Minded, and I have a new single on the album that is getting some airplay right now.
Oh, yeah?
It's a tribute to my late husband, Boyd. It's called Thumpity Thump, Hittery Pat, I Never Thought Death Would Sound Like That.
And I'm sure, could you do a little?
I'd love to do a little
Vicky,
bit
I
of
would love
it for
if you
you
do
right
a little bit of that for me. Are you okay? You want me to help you? I'll get that for you, Vic. Your back's okay?
All righty.
All right. There you go.
I'm going to stand just because I'm a little bloated today. Okay.
All righty, Vic.
I tell you what, let's do this as a sing-along. This seems like a good crowd, and we can divide up into sections and do this quickly. We're going to have this section over here. We'll be doing the sheep. And thank you. Just the sheep noises, sir.
Okay.
This middle section is the piggies.
Sheep noises, piggies.
And the miniature cows over here.
Okay. All righty.
Well, I'll let you know when to come in. Ready? Noah put the animals 2 by 2 upon his floating ark, so we could put them all in a petting zoo at the Christian amusement park. Hey, the clapping throws me off completely, people. Now look, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but please get the album and do that at home.
Yeah, don't clap.
All right, here we go. And the sheep went nice, and the pigs went nice, and the miniature cows went very nice. Oh, the fur went a-flying while a good man was dying that day at the petting zoo.
We got to go to a break, Vic.
Well,
Play
that's
us
the end
out.
of the
Keep
song.
going. Play us out.
We'll
be back with Vicky Vivrette after this.
I never thought death would sound like that.
Sorry, Vic.
Just the animal noises.
Can you believe that thousands of people pick their dentist from a phone book? How do they do it? Is it by name, like Dr. Gentle or Dr. Smile? Or maybe they just close their eyes and point. But what if you have questions? What if you want more information? Lots of luck. And yet all you have to do is call 1-800-DENTIST, and you can get tons of information on a pre-screened dentist in your area for free. But I guess some people just like to do things the hard way.
Everyone's looking for a magic pill to help control their weight.
Give it to me, I'll buy it.
Okay,
then.
true.
It's the best thing I can think of. Why, do you have a pill?
While there is no magic pill, there is Nutra RX.
I've lost 41 pounds in 15 weeks, and I feel great.
Tell me about it.
I followed the program, took the medication, and it came off.
Well, where is it? Tell me where to go.
It's available only at Nutrisystem. Join today and get your first month of medication free. Call now.
Only Brawny paper towels have thirst pockets. Amazing pockets. that make even the biggest, messiest spills disappear in just one wipe. Because every thirst pocket can drink up lots of liquid, and every sheet is covered end to end with them. Brawny with thirst pockets. Now the only real mess you can get yourself into is not having any in the house.
Look for Brawny's 6-roll paper towels at Walbaum's.
In Italy, our #1 pasta is Barilla. Why?
È al dente.
No hard is all soft.
Perfetta.
Perfect. As you can see, other pastas can be sticky, clumpy.
È pasta Barilla. È al dente.
That means Barilla is always firm yet tender.
Sì, è al dente.
And now Barilla is imported to America.
The best of the pasta.
Barilla pasta, #1 in Italy, al dente is why.
Very, very good.
On August 31st, you can see Vicky Vivrette, Paula Poundstone, and Louis Anderson at an AIDS benefit in Orlando, Florida. Look for that, Vicky. You rock. Who's your inspiration musically?
Well, Barbra Streisand she's a big fan of mine, you know.
I heard she enjoys you.
I enjoy her.
Look who we have in the audience dressed as her. Take us out. Take us home, Barbara. You do it.
So many memories. Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. So let's sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again.
Telltale signs of terrorism? Today at 5. What does new evidence in the hands of investigators tell us about the crash of Flight 800? Eyewitness News has late-breaking details. Plus,
I'm Roz Abrams. Did you know there is a plan to build America's second-largest shopping mall in our area? But some residents don't want it in their town. Wait until you hear why.
also, Kurt Russell's summer escape from L.A. Then, breaking stories from 2 Eyewitness newscasters and Sam's steamy AccuWeather forecast at 5 on Eyewitness News, where the news comes first, right here on Channel 7.
Everyone's looking for a magic pill to help control their weight.
Give it to me, I'll buy it. Hey, that's true. It's the best thing I can think of. Why, do you have a pill?
While there is no magic pill, there is Nutra RX.
I've lost 41 pounds in 15 weeks, and I feel great.
Tell me about it.
I followed the program, took the medication, and it came off.
Well, where is it? Tell me where to go.
It's available only at Nutrisystem. Join today and get your first month of medication free. Call now.
Genuine jockey. Jockey for her.
Nothing else comes close. For comfort and fit, get Jockey and Jockey for her.
Jockey for her. Genuine jockey.
On sale now.
You find yourself hearing things you've said or thought a million times, only now it's set to music.
Go out right now and buy tickets. It was absolutely wonderful. After watching this play, I'm really thinking about maybe not getting married.
I relate to it. I'm a teenager. I thought it was hysterical.
I was laughing so hard that I held my stomach.
We loved the show so much that we are
Bringing our husband back Saturday night. You just bought 1 more ticket.
I love you. You're perfect. Now change. A hot new musical review. The critics love it too.
Tomorrow's show, we have Olympian Terry Strug, Patrick Muldoon, and Representative Susan Molinare. Don't miss it. And now we have to say goodbye. Thank you very much, Susan Norfleet, Vicky Vivrette. We'll see you tomorrow. While in New York, guests of the Rosie O'Donnell Show always find themselves in the lap of luxury. Hotel Westbury, home of the world-famous Polo restaurant.
Cutting the fat without a knife. Tomorrow on Eyewitness News this morning, getting rid of cellulite without surgery. Plus, breaking stories from 2 news.